Hello. Check. Okay. Okay. So we can start again. I mistakenly this. Okay. Okay, we can install these packages. Now I can go here. I can close all the tabs and go here in the DB context file. And now you can see here it will give the option to add this thing. It's giving more option. Let me check. Okay, here we can make this DB context, and here also we can install this package af.net core. So capacity. Let me add like that way. Why it's giving error? Okay, now it's giving error. Application D context. The context is namespace. Okay, you can move anyone else. You can understand why it's giving error. Not a class. Can enter in, give the option or not. So you can see here. Here I don't know why it's not giving error. We already installed same package. So for now we can add here. I will check later why it's giving here. This is the class, same class we can take here. So for now we can add here and directly I will delete this folder. So here I can inherit this and firstly you have to add idea why we use a dv context file. So this is the main application. Dv context is the class where we can use anti framework core. It works like a bridge between your application or database, like your c sharp code and database. It's like a bridge. So application dv context class we can inherit dv context, that is the part of anti framework core, and it is a class in EF core that acts like a bridge between your application and database, and it will manage all the data related works to updating data, saving data, all the query connection it will handle by is. So here we can inherit this main class. This is the main class of this Microsoft.NT framework core, and after that we can make the constructor and inject inside this like that way. And next thing is we can add here our tables. So for now we can make the table projects, so we can write like that. So here it will give the option, not give a single option, because you can see here our this project in a different class library, not in the same class library. So how we can assess here? So we need to add the reference of that project here. So right click here, click on the add. Here is the option project reference, and you can take our this is here in the data. Our model will be here, so we can add the reference here. So you can see here, it will here we can add the project reference. This we can add it. Now it will give the option to add. Sorry, our table name will be a project, not the product. So this TV context we can make here. Mm, Let me check again to move this in store TV context, but it will be okay. It's working. I don't know why it's giving error before that. Okay, we can remove from here and we added here our DB context. Okay, so this is our second step. Same step we can follow. We install this package. After that, we added the connection string. So same thing we can add here our connection string in the here. So connection string we can add only the four things. Connection string, and here we can give the default connection name server database trust server set connection is equal to true, and integrated security is equal to true. Don't need to write these things. Is equal to true. So here you can check your server or a local host configuration. So same name you can use here, and I will any name you can give here dv connection. Yeah. So this same name we need to add in our program.cs file. So go here. Here we need to add our builder.services services dot add dv context, this one, and inside this you can add like that way. So here we will add our dv context file, that is the application dv context. We can add it here, and here we can, which server we are using SQL server, so we can install this. And here we will give the name that we can define here in the abstract.json file. So you can see here welder.configuration.get connection string. With the help of this keyword we can get this value. So for now we can give here name dv connection, so same exact we need to copy, otherwise it will give the error. And all the configuration related work we can do here. So if you want to get this, so you can write like that way, builder.configuration.get section, and in the section you can give this string. This is the inside the commas, it means it is a string. So anyone have any question related any, so you can message here. Hello, anyone have any question? Let me check. Yeah, so we are added our connection string here. Next step is will be add the migration, and after that we can make the DTOs. So firstly I will close all the things here and go to tools. Now get my console, and here where we can add our migration, we can add our migration here in the CRUD operation with onion architecture dot data access layer. So here we will add our migration, and I can add it here, add migration, and we are adding the project table, so I can add here. So this is the basic step we can do. Firstly we can install this package, and after that we can add the connection string, dv context, and then add the migration. These all steps we already completed, and now we are doing this add migration and update database. So here we are getting some error, does not, okay, here we don't, we already installed this package, why it's giving you a status. It will give the error package because this package, I think something mismatch. Your startup does not reference of the design. This package required the integer tool to work. So it's giving error to install this package. Let's try again. Okay, so you can see here our migration will be created now. This is our project table, ID created and name and description, and ID will be a primary key or auto increment here. Our next step is we need to add the update database. So it will give the error. Connection was successfully error during logging process. I think our this database will be created in the database. First, okay, okay. Here we need to write the trust server certificate is equal to true. Server database trust server certificate is equal to true and integrated security is equal to true. So this is things we required to add here. Okay, I think our database will be created in our data here. Let's check SQL server. So we can make a onion. So let's check here, but we can give the name. So here we can give the name server onion architecture TV. So let's check here. So this will be created here, and this table will be created here. So this table, the three belts we can add, and our migration will be added here. So every migration that we can add, that record will be added here. Okay, our next step is we can make the DTOs, and after that we can make DTOs, then interface, and then service, and then controller. Same step we can follow here. That here we already make the DTO. We can make a request and response folder where we can add the request and response, and then we can make a auto mapper for mapping, and after that we can use the interface and services. So this we can make a for the request, and we can put this inside the folder. Request so that we can make the clean approach rather than writing all the code in outside. We can add here in a proper format. Next thing is we will make here response. We will make here project response DTO. And for this again I will make a new folder. Mm. So here we can make a DTO and mapping. Then we can do all the interface and services that we can do tomorrow. So this is done for today class. So if you like this video, please like, share and comment. That really motivates me to take the next class. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.